Hi, today we're continuing with my reaction to Every Singaporean Son Season 2, The Making of an Officer. Let's get to it. And for those of you who are new, I'm Kylie, just another Army vet. And if you are enjoying my reaction to the series so far, then please smash that like button. So they had the OCS where everyone was training together, and then they all branched out to their individual schools, such as armor and infantry. So now we're at this 9-day jungle confidence course in the 23rd week. So is this before they went to the different schools? And do all the cadets actually have to complete this?
The fire navigation was divided into two parts. The first part we had to climb our first peak. That was really shaky for us because we climbed up straight from the ravine. So for the second part, we have to climb up the highest peak.
The highest peak was, I think, about 420 meters or more. We were literally climbing on all fours, and if we didn't wear our gloves, we would have a lot of cuts because there are a lot of thorny plants.
So wherever they are, they're definitely experiencing a rough jungle. I mean, we can see that black palm right there in front of us, or at least I think it's a black palm. But I don't know exactly what country they're in. They could be in Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, the Philippines. If you do know for sure, then please drop it in the comments.
Apart from all our own equipment, we have to carry store items like battery for our signal sets, first aid box, plus your 6 liters of water. So I think overall it's about 20 kg or even more.
Oh, that sucks.
Then we climb a little bit, then rest for 5 minutes, then a little bit for 5 minutes. So like we try to encourage each other. Hey, come on, let's go, let's climb up. The top is just up there.
Every time when the step is too tough for me to take, I'll just imagine my mum is on my back and I can't let her go down. I'll just piggyback her all the way up to the mountain.
So they trekked 5 hours, but they probably didn't go more than 1 or 2 miles though on the map. I mean, obviously that is very slow going.
There were many times that I get tempted to just fall out, but I'm glad that I decided to push on with my other buddies, and thankfully we made it to this far.
Swimming after 5 days of walking, the legs really feel numb. I couldn't feel my legs. Even though I was trying as hard as I can to swim across, it seems that we weren't even moving across the river.
And actually, the big danger they have while crossing a jungle river are actually saltwater crocodiles or caimans, depending on where they actually are.
Thankfully, my other teammates who were with me pushed on and we all did together, so it was quite an experience. And now we are inserted into this survival place where we had to survive for like 3 days, 2 nights.
Was that a plant?
Honestly, the first thing that comes to my mind is food, and I'm feeling very, very hungry. I'm just going to hurry up, build my A-frame, my fireplace, and tonight I'm just going to whack some Maggi mee. I cannot take it really.
So it sucks to actually go hungry, especially when you're using so many calories in that kind of environment. But your body can actually go for about 3 weeks without any food. Water is much more important. You can only go about 3 days without any water, depending on your activity level and your environment.
I've eaten almost half of my 24 hours combat ration, and I only left with 2 main pack and 1 dessert pack. So I have another like 4 days to go.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm a 9. Yeah, I'm really hungry.
I think by tomorrow I think it will be at the scale of 7 already.
I'll say close to 10.
I'm about 9.5.
Already at 20. It's really quite torturing, the lack of food.
We have been surviving only on 2 days ration for the past 6 days, and we've got another 3 more days.
We really have to save every piece of biscuit, every piece of our ration just to survive the day.
Hopefully the river nearby has some fish to offer. Maybe cook it, have a nice meal, enjoy it.
Ikan bilis also can.
It has been like 2 hours plus and we have still gotten nothing.
I'm out of food, feeling very hungry right now. The main thing that I do to keep my mind off hunger is to keep on doing things so that my mind is preoccupied, not thinking about food. So far it's helping, but once I stop, the hunger strikes back and I get back to square one. It's something that I'm not used to. Makes me really appreciate what I have at home.
Okay guys, welcome to career assessment. Total you score 8 points for this assessment. Lay your 3 leaf in front of you now.
Quails, maybe?
Okay, you can come forward, grab your quail. Ready? Come, Justin. Next.
You can tell they're nervous.
Next. Go.
Ugh. When it comes to this kind of training, it is hard to actually watch and to actually do. However, as long as it actually provides a training value, then it is actually worth it, because this is what will actually save their lives in the future.
Okay, good. All successful. Put the bird on the clean leaf, then start from the neck down. Take out all the inlets. Show me the gallbladder. Pass.
Actually, I'm quite an animal lover. I keep a lot of pets, throughout my childhood days. When I first saw the quail, it looked at me with the Puss in Boots eyes. So it was quite unbearable to kill it. But after what all the instructors taught us, reading the jungle survival book, how to skin and kill the quail, I managed to pull it off with full points.
I was very nervous at the start. When I held it, it was still warm, so I knew it was a living thing. And then I started to do what I had to do, yeah.
But I think now the survival phase calls for it already, so I just had to turn on my survival mode, just crack the head and then pull it out.
It was quite an experience. I don't know how to put it in words, but I don't think I'll be doing it anytime soon. I think now in the state of hunger, nothing compares to anything. I just have to do it for survival.
It's chicken soup ah.
Really? Ah? Is it good? It's good.
Ah. Wow, shiok. You better wait for yours, man. Oh. What, they don't have quail soup in Singapore?
How's the quail? It's fantastic. You know, I've never eaten quail in my life before. It's the first time, and it tastes just like chicken, and it's very nice. Especially when you're so hungry, it tastes even better. It's probably the best thing I've ever tasted. I mean, after eating all the combat rations, it just gets a bit disgusting already. So having a real meat, fresh meat, and cooking it, it really feels very, very, very awesome. I want to cry.
Dad, Mom, my sisters, my grandma. I know I've been overseas training for a very long time, and you probably miss me as much as I miss you guys. But I know I'm going to be home soon. I'm going to survive this terrain. I'm just going to survive this entire adventure. I know that I'll come back a stronger person, so don't worry about me. Just wait for me to come back.
Okay, good afternoon, gentlemen. Okay, now in this, you're going to do our final assessment for survivor. Okay, before we start, first thing first, Justin, where is your parang now? Is it attached to your toe line or your belt?
Belt.
Why is it attached to your belt? Where's your toe line?
You see my back, sir.
Okay, Justin, one time minor for improper attire.
Okay, today was actually quite scary because today was our survival assessment. The instructors were quite strict when assessing us.
Look, it's ridiculous, you know, look at this. This is not oil, this is water that is dripping out of your boat carrier. Sean, look at how much water came out of your weapon.
I guess towards the last few days of Forager, I kind of got a bit confused about what I had to do, and then I couldn't really think straight because I guess it was because of the hunger. So when it came to the assessment, I think I missed out a lot of things that I should have done and that I didn't foresee.
Sean, I have half the mind to give you a major right now, I know. Okay, look.
So having a brain fog, as he described it, is definitely a very real thing, especially when you're running on fumes and have had almost no food. But he just said something about a major, which I'm assuming has to do with points on the assessment. If someone wants to clarify, then thank you.
Look at your roof right now. It's not a very good roof. You know why? Without even looking, I'm seeing the sun. So I would like to give you full marks, but because of this, I can't give you full marks. Do you understand? Please check your A-frame.
If you're making a shelter and you can see light coming through the roof, then that means that rain can also come through as well.
You think about it, would you say there's a lot of movement or very little movement?
Definitely a lot.
Okay, I think there's a lot of movement, you know. You didn't do well for A-frame.
He is very strict.
Alright, let's move on to your fireplace. Where's your fire?
Die down first.
What does it say in the checklist for fire?
Start and maintain a fire.
So is it started and is it maintained?
Not at the moment, sir.
Show me 2 methods of cooking.
Boiling of edible plant.
How do you boil when there's no fire and no water inside your boiling? Another method of cooking?
Stew.
You caught this fish?
Yes, sir.
Good effort, huh? Show me your waist height for fireplace. Okay, good. Show me the elbow length. Good. Show me utensils. Oh, this is a very good effort for spoon, huh? Okay, your weapon. It's tapered and it burnt. Good. Okay, let's go to see your traps. Okay, look at your snare right now. Would you say that it's covering the whole trap? Whole gate or half of the gate?
Whole gate.
Okay, good. Okay, your simulator prey. Elbow length, palm radius. Okay, before we test your trap, I need to remind you, you need to catch the prey on the first try and have the prey suspended 1.5 meters off the ground. Would you say it's 1.5 meters off the ground?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, where's your water bag? Very good. Explain to me how the water is collected.
Through respiration, and then when there's sunlight, then the leaves will actually give out water vapor in the day, and then it will condense onto the plastic.
Well done.
So that is called a water trap, and there's many different ways of actually doing it depending on the environment.
When you are putting your water bag, what are the three things that you avoid for selection of leaves?
You look for fungi, any spots on the leaves,
That's not correct, Justin. You look for three things.
odd colour,
Odd colour, what kind of odd colour are you talking about?
like not green.
You have one more chance. You avoid three types of plant or three types of leaves to put your water bag around it. We taught you this.
Leaves with those spots.
So that's one of the answers. There are another two more.
Leaves with insects,
Okay, another one.
and leaves with holes.
Leaves with hole. Is that your final answer? I cannot give you any points, Justin. You avoid leaves that are non-waxy, you avoid plants that are non-thorny, and you avoid plants with red stems to put your water bag. Because why? Generally, all these are poisonous.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you did very well for your fishing because you caught a fish. I give it to you that much. You did well for your fireplace, except that you don't have fire. Okay, your A-frame, if you have done your roof properly, you have touched up a bit at the end, you will have done well. Okay, but overall, you barely passed. Okay,
I managed to pass because actually the cadre was quite strict with us, but overall the whole detail managed to pass the entire forager.
okay, you passed. Okay, you did very well. All right, carry on.
So I
Yeah, don't need to know.
I think I just did borderline, but nevertheless, I think I passed the test, and tomorrow will be the day that I completed everything and just hopefully get the JCC badge by the next day.
This is your last mission already. Okay, last exercise. Do it good.
You know, these guys might be infantry officers. This might be a part of the infantry training. Again, if you know, please drop it in the comments.
I met my dad. It's been 2 weeks. I started to really miss home. It turns out to be harder than I thought it would be. I'm grateful for your presence in my life. So I love you guys so much.
Hey baby, I really miss you, mommy and daddy a lot. Just hang in there, okay? I'll be going back probably about this Sunday, and together we can run the marathon with you and my dad. Really looking forward to see you there at the airport. I'm doing all this for you guys. Yeah, I love you.
To my mom, please take care of yourself. Don't forget your medicine. Just be good while I'm not around. I'll be back home soon. And to my girlfriend, yes, I know you've been missing me, but I'll be missing you as much. But don't worry, I'm trying to cope. Just be good lah, guys. I'll be home soon. I'll make you guys proud.
Mommy, I just want to say that I really miss you a lot. I miss home a lot. I miss the food a lot. And I'm very sorry that I can't be there for your birthday because I'm here training. It's the first time in my life I didn't get to celebrate. So I hope that I can send this message to her. My main aim for doing all this is to do you guys proud, to do Daddy and you proud. And every step that I take, I just keep telling myself I'm just taking one more step closer to home.
The last law of the
This one you always say, last no.
Oh, this would suck. That's a heavy load.
Good job, ah. Must remember this moment, you'll be the best in your life.
Mom, I'm coming home.
Great feeling.
Finally.
As I went closer to the bucket and I saw ice go 100 plus there, it's like heaven.
Smash chocolate, as young as I expected.
Is that a Pepsi or?
The 100 plus was awesome. After like drinking 9 days of water from the rivers and the stream, the 100 plus, I had to take a sip by sip so that I can savor every little drop of it.
The best can of 100 plus ever, yeah.
Imagine 9 days you've been spending under the hot sun. Finally, you have something cold in your hands. It's very epic, that moment.
I'm gonna eat the bun.
So is 100 plus like Coke or?
I'm gonna eat the bun. Now.
We have completed a huge portion of this OCS journey. The feeling of knowing that we are going back to our loved ones and heading back to our homes, it really brings a smile to everybody on their faces.
Thank you, sir.
JCC has been a tough experience for us. It has taught us many things, especially to value the simplest things in life.
JCC taught me that nothing is impossible. No matter how tired you are, you still have some energy left to push on, to overcome whatever is in front of you.
We have already closed one of the milestones in our OCS journey, which is JCC. So right now, just looking forward to more chapters in the story, and hopefully everybody can close it with a good bang.
Again, I'm assuming this is part of the infantry training. So yeah, if they don't pass this, then what's next for them? So that was some really good training, and I think it had a very high training value. And it does actually remind me of when I reacted to the French Foreign Legion. They do jungle survival training in French Guiana in the Amazon. And their training, though, it makes this look like kid stuff. It is much more difficult. If you do actually want to watch the first video in that series, I'll put it right here. And once the next episode's filmed, I'll put it right here.